Hey yo, what is going on everyone? It is Sabotage here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you guys can get the best graphics in the Modern Warfare settings that's going to allow you to see players better and overall just have a nicer view of the game. So one of the very first things that you're going to see is brightness. And brightness, a lot of people think that you actually want it really high, and honestly you need to keep it around 45 to 53. Anything higher than that is going to make your game super washed out. Whenever I first started the game, I had it around 62ish, and it looks like this. It washes it out, it makes it super white, it makes it like look really it just washes out all the colors. As you can see right here, just basically ignore this. This does not help you at all. This little guide thing that they have here, this will not help you. You need to keep it around 45 to 53. That will give you the best quality. I mean, this is it at 100. This is basically what it does, but you're wanting to keep it around. Whenever I first started, like I said, it was around this. But even this is way too high. You need to keep it around 50-ish, around in here. And this is going to give you the best. I mean, look at gold on this gun. Around 50, it's going to really make your gun look so much better. So once you adjust your brightness to where you like it, mine, I have it at 50. That's perfect for me. It makes my game look really good. Once you're done with that, we're going to move to the next one, which is film grain. Now this, you want it at 0.00. Pixelizes your picture. If you do turn it on and test with it and stuff, you won't see that big of a difference, but it's basically when you're like running and moving, like those birds, for example, they'll be like kind of pixelated. They won't look as clean. They won't look like they're actually like flying and stuff. You know, they like, basically it doesn't make your game look any better. It actually ruins it. So you want this at 0 if you want the best quality. Basically this turns down your quality of your game to make it so your game runs a little bit smoother, so you don't lag, especially if you have like really bad internet. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure this is the only purpose of it. Mine is at 000. I've watched so many other videos, and all these pro players, they all have it at 000. Then the next one we're going to go to is world motion blur. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's basically when you're moving, it shows you right here, it's going to blur. Now, I don't understand why you'd want this in here. Basically what it does is it just makes your game look better. For me, I'm trying to be a competitive player, right? I'm trying to kill people. I'm trying to see every person I can. I'm going to kill them as fast as I can before they kill me. This blur effect, it just makes it harder to see players. So I don't know why they'd add this in the game. Honestly, it's just for looks. So yeah, this is what it looks like when it's not on. It's like, let's say for example, I don't know. Let's see. Like, let's say there's like a person right here at this chair, right? Now look at the chair. Okay, now I'm gonna put the world blur on. See how it blurs the side? You don't want a blurry vision. You want to be able to perfectly see the person. And then a weapon blur. This is what it looks like with it off. And this is what it looks like with it on. Look at the weapon, it just doesn't look good. So make sure these are disabled. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to move to audio. Now in audio, this is the best setup in my opinion to be able to hear players the best. Like my friends, they all have headphones just like me. Some even have headphones nicer than me, and I can still hear enemies better than they can. Like for example, me and my friend were 1v1ing, and I heard his entire rotation in a building right above me, and he thought I was like hacking or something. He didn't know how. I knew exactly where he was because I could hear him, and I guess he just couldn't hear me. So yeah, this is the best settings for your audio in the game. I know a lot of people probably just have this at default, but you want to change this to mine, or I can give you another one. You can just choose which one you like best. The very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to audio mix, and I have mine at boost high, because boost high, in my opinion and a bunch of other people's, is the best way to hear players. It is just, I mean, all of these, they honestly, it doesn't sound good. I know a lot of people use boost low, but you can also use boost high. I wouldn't use any of the other ones. These two right here are the best. Boost low, I feel like it blocks out a lot of the other sounds, like the birds chirping in the background, stuff like that. But it has this really weird like sound in the background. It's very, very, very light and you can barely hear it, but it is there and it's kind of annoying. So I use boost high. It does make footsteps way louder, but at the same time you can hear the birds and stuff. So boost high is the best. And then for the other ones, max volume or master volume, you want to put that at max. This is going to allow you to hear things in the game. I have my controller and oops, let me turn that up. I have my controller and my keyboard, which I can go into my PS4 sound and turn that down if it's too high. But in game, I have it at max. And the music, I have this usually around 4. I honestly, the music, especially whenever you're playing S&D and it's like a 1v5 or something, it starts playing this stupid music in Ramaza. And it's super annoying, so I always have this super low. I can barely hear it. And then dialogue, I have this at 30. Basically what this is it's voice, like people's voices over the game audio, and it will just adjust it. I'm pretty sure this is what this is. Clarify in the comment section down below if it isn't, but I have mine at 32. I honestly am not exactly sure what this is, but I've messed around with it and I think that's what it is for. The next one is you want effects at max. This is in-game effects, so that is like the birds and things. It's also footsteps and stuff like that, so you want effect at max. Then the next one is Juggernaut music. I honestly, if someone gets a Juggernaut, I guess it plays some music. I just have that on. I've never really noticed it. The next one is has nothing to do with graphics or best like game settings. This is just your own preference. So hit marker sound effects. You can have it at like the normal MW is probably what you have it at right now if you're watching this video. Some you might have messed with your settings already and you have it on classic. If you have it on classic, basically it's just the old school Modern Warfare hit marker sounds, so it sounds like a little bit more from the older Call of Duties, or it is the older Call of Duty hit marker sound. And then MW is their new one for this game, so I have mine on classic. I think it sounds way cooler than the normal one, but yeah, you can just choose which one you want. The next thing you're gonna want is voice chat effect. Go ahead and just ignore these. These are just your microphone settings. This is voice chat volume, so this is basically how loud you hear people in your game. This is your threshold. If you don't know what this is, basically like if you sneeze, the higher you have this up, the less like little sounds in the background it will pick up. So like if you have it at max, you'll have to scream so loud for it to pick up any audio. So I just adjust it by my microphone. You have to do this too. For example, I play on keyboard and mouse, and I play on a keyboard that makes a lot of noise, and it bothers my friends that I play with, so they said I need to like fix it so they can't hear my keyboard. So I have mine at 12, and this mutes all the little background little noises and it just picks up my voice. So I have mine around 12. Voice chat volume, I have mine around 170, just because like if people are really loud and stuff, I can just hop into my settings, turn it down or up, just depends. This I honestly change a lot. Microphone volume, I don't know why it's at 260. Just adjust this. If your friends are saying you're quiet, turn it up high. If they're saying you're too loud, turn it low. Obviously, just adjust these. Now, this is probably one of the most important things in this entire settings video is voice chat effect. You want this at no effect. These things right here, these are just like game effects on the audio. So basically when your friends are talking to you and stuff, if you have these effects on, it will make your friends sound super weird. It will give their voices like an effect in the game. So keep this at no effect. It will allow you to hear their call outs and their voices way better. I know I've told all my friends to turn it to no effect. While I was talking, they turned it to no effect and they were like, oh my gosh, I can hear you so much better. And basically keep this at no effect. It will allow you to hear your friends so much easier. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. By the way, I'll pop it up on screen right now. There's about 73% of my viewers are unsubscribed to the channel, so if you guys don't mind subscribing, I will post minimum 2 times a week. awesome, good videos that will help you guys with your settings, also insane gameplays. I have this 1v6 montage coming out where it's basically just tons and tons of clips of me 1v6ing in S and D. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any questions about any settings or anything, make sure to go down to the comment section down below and ask me. I know in my other video I talked about ghost skins. A lot of people were down in the comment section asking me more questions about it, and I answered them all within 5 minutes. So if you guys have any questions, I have notifications turned on YouTube, so it lets me know when someone sends a comment. Basically, send me something down in the comment section, and I'll respond to you really fast. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.